In this video, I'll tell you why I spent £600 or $800 on this Gem Mint 10 Pokemon card right here, and how I made $800 profit in just under a month on the purchase of this card. Let's get into it. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all doing good, and today we have a very exciting video indeed. This card that I purchased right here seems to have doubled in price in just under a month, or at least on the price that I paid for it on the 29th of December 2020. So of course I'm going to reveal this card in any second now, but this video we're going to also take a look at all the recent big Pokemon card sales on eBay, but specifically in one of the biggest auction events of 2021 so far, PWCC auctions on eBay, which is actually the most recent price point of this card, hence this video. So what is the card? This card, ladies and gentlemen, is a Gem Mint 10 Lugia Secret Rare from Lost Thunder. Beautiful card, absolutely stunning. Rainbow Rare Lugia. And obviously, as you guys know, Lugia is my favorite Pokemon, #1. I've been looking at this card for a while. I've been interested in it for a while, and yeah, ended up coming up on eBay on auction, I believe, around about December 29th to be exact. And I put in a bid of £609 GBP, and actually I won it, man. I was very happy with that price. I thought it was a good price at the time. And then yeah, looking at the recent sale data, I guess I was correct. So here we are, this is eBay. This is the most recent sale of this Pokemon card. As you can see, it was sold on PWCC auction on the 28th of January, so just a few days ago now at the time of filming this. And as you can see, this sold for $1,450, approximately £1,055. Now I spent, like I said, £609. That's around about £400 profit or gain on that purchase. And I guess $700. I said $800 in the intro. I just got bad maths. I guess it's probably like more close to. So apparently £609 is $834. So I guess technically it was around about $700. Sorry for the intro. I got it wrong. Sue me. Also, yes, I finally got my hair cut. Laura did it for me after all this time. Even though like we're in lockdown, Laura usually cuts my hair anyway. But anyway, guys, I know I look super handsome right now, but try and focus on the video at hand, okay? Like, stop, man. Make me stop. So obviously, I'm very happy at getting this card at a cheaper price than it went for recently on PWCC. But again, you have to be cautious in the Pokemon world. You know, not every sale is fact. Obviously, it does give you a great indication of what the value of a card is because someone paid that for it recently as well. But it's not a be all and end all. You know, you can find cheap cards on eBay if you're lucky. You know, it depends on the day. It depends on how many people are looking at that listing itself. On PWCC, there are a lot of cards that go under the radar sometimes because there's a lot of cards available, and some of the cards end up going for crazy amounts because it's a big event and because a lot of people are focusing on one specific card in that block, okay? But let's take a look at the rest of the sales on that same auction block as well and see what the market's saying right now. We are going to do more of an in-depth video on this on the First Edition podcast channel. That's a new podcast that I started with Greater Gem. Go and check it out. Link in the description if you haven't checked it out already. Go and subscribe to it. Let's try and hit 10K subs. We're going to start with the newest cards first, and therefore most likely cheaper. Stick around towards the end of the video when we do get into the First Edition base set and the old vintage cards. So as we see here, £225 for a Gem Mint 10 Rayquaza Amazing Rare. Now I know Amazing Rares are amazing. They're very cool artwork, very unique as well. We haven't seen it ever before in the Pokemon TCG. It's the first appearance of that style, of that artwork. However, in my experience, the condition wasn't that great, and I don't think it's gonna be that easy to get 10s on them. Maybe it was different in America, maybe it was different in different print runs, but yeah, I think £225 is quite expensive, but I think it deserves it for the card itself. Rayquaza Amazing Rare, really cool, unique. I don't think it deserves it for how many there are in circulation, but then again, Vivid Voltage is an underprinted set, so you know what, I think that's fair. I can see this card dropping short term, but then long term I can see it going up again in Gem Mint 10. Okay, next up we got some VMAX Rainbow Rares, Secret Rares from Sword and Shield, and again 150 for modern cards is a very good price point. I agree with these. Snorlax and Lapras, OG Pokemon, great designs, great card artwork. Frostmoth, £150. Fun fact, I actually bid on this and I lost it by like $1 or $5 or something, so that sucks. But yeah, Frostmoth Gem Mint 10 makes sense. This card, Boss's Orders Giovanni full art from Rebel Clash. I think this is super underrated. I think Rebel Clash is underrated as well. I think people give it some undeserved hate, but listen, this is Giovanni, the original Gen 1 villain, you know, the mafia, the mob boss, the evil leader of Team Rocket. Full art card, Gem Mint 10 going for £78. I mean, I would pay that, you know, I wish I did. We got some more VMAX cards from Rebel Clash here, £83, £89. I think that's, you know, fair enough. Here we go, we've got a Charizard Gem Mint 10 selling for £337. And listen, right, there's a Facebook group in the UK having a go at our prices on Pokemon.net of this card. We had it listed for £500. We've since dropped it to $450. It's hard to react to the market price on Pokemon as quick as possible, but at the end of the day, £400, £450, £500 is roughly the market price of this card right now. If you look at this, £337 plus 30 postage, that's already going to 360 plus import. You will get import charges. You buy a £337 card. So I think £450 is actually pretty close to what the market rate is right now. At the end of the day, I want Pokerand to be a premium store for graded cards. You know, that doesn't mean we're going to charge a premium price. It just means that you're going to expect premium quality when you shop with us. I want Pokerand to be an alternative to eBay. So I want someone to go onto Pokerand, find a card that they want. If they're happy with the price, if they want that card, purchase it and they can get it. I want cards to always be available on the store. So there we go, £337 for that card right there. We have a 9 CGC going for a lot less. That's almost like raw price, to be fair. Shiny Charizard VMAX from Shiny Star V. And you'll see right here, guys, this is crazy. We've got a black label for £2,800, but then a pristine 10 for £500, and then a gem mint 9.5 for $243. 10 in all subcategories. Black label, it's a bit of a prestige above the rest, you know, but at this point, you are buying the label, you are buying the grade, you're not buying the card. I would prefer to pay £500 for this 10 than $3 almost for the black label any day of the week. Not sure if that's just me. Let me know in the comments what you think. Wow, we got a black label Shiny Charizard from Champions Path going for 4,000, and then again the pristine, both English, right? Yeah, the pristine 10 going for 600. Again, like the same reasons as before, in my opinion. Or this look, just yo, gem mint 10, £500. That's a good price, man. I've not even actually got this card yet. That's a very solid price. Again, black label £4,000 for the Charizard VMAX. Again, I would go for the PSA 10, £500. For me, it's that simple. We got a hop here, gem mint 10 for £80. That's a good price. I'd be happy with that. Gem mint 10 staff Charizard, £2,600. This is going to be an interesting one because they did announce that they're going to stop staff cards. I'm not sure if that's permanently, but yeah, they're going to stop giving out staff cards. So people are speculating whether this will be the last chance to get a staff printed promo. And if it is, you know, the last one is a Charizard, then I can see why people would want to get that. I'm not sure. Staff cards, will this rise? Probably. You'd like to think so. You'd expect it to, but then again, you're dealing with the hype of right now, you know, in the moment. So this is interesting. Gem mint 10 Champions Path Elite Trainer Box promo. So £155. I think this card would usually go for a lot more. However, we know how many people wanted to get the Champions Path ETB. We know how many people bought that box. You know, this card is not hard to get. It's everywhere, you know. So I think £155 even now is still quite a lot. And again, this goes back to the discussion on why the Champions Path ETB is so much money, why people are selling it secondhand, you know, for so much money. It is because, you know, at retail, £52.50, you get this card for free. 10 packs, £5 per pack, say, and you get a free Charizard that can then go and be sold for £155 in Gem Mint 10. You're not guaranteed to get a 10, of course. I mean, I'd take the risk on that. I'd take the risk on £52 to get 150 return plus 10 free packs that you can then, you know, get a black label Charizard potential in it, you know. I would do that. So I can see why scalpers, I can see why people want to sell it for, you know, a higher price, but then only £60 for the 9. So again, you are taking that risk of paying an extra price, but even at £60, it's paid for your ETV at retail, you know, plus you get 10 packs, blah, blah, blah. So it's a tough one. I don't know the solution. We are going to do our best at Pokerand to drop prices, to improve things. Yeah, £56 for a reverse holo Cinderace. That's crazy. We got some Japanese Rayquaza 10s here for 133. Hey, we got the Chunky Boy Pikachu for 582. As you guys saw in my recent PSA return, I actually got this card in the PSA 10. I'm not selling it, keeping it for my personal collection. Happy with that. It's a good price point, I think, for it. Unified Minds, Mewtwo and Mew Secret Rare for 393. That's a high price, man, you know. I'd expect the Rainbow Rares from Sword and Shield to creep up from 150 to this in the next few years for sure. The Japanese Charizard, 162. That's incredible. When you guys know how much this card costs to get in the deck box back when it first released, and how easy Japanese cards are to grade, to then get 162, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy price. Charizard Reshiram Secret Rare Rainbow for 400. I remember when this card was selling this for raw. Wow, that's a good price. 110 for the regular GX Reshiram right here. Crazy. And again, look at this. I know this is pristine 10. It's not necessarily gem mint, but £436 for a promo card that you essentially get given inside of Elite Trainer Box. 143 for the Gem Mint 9.5. Yeah, I mean, like, look, this is why people pay so much for Hidden Fates. This is why people sell Hidden Fates for so much. I don't agree with the price people sell it at. In fact, I think $199 is ridiculous. Oh, anything over, I mean, I'll tell you, we're going to sell our Hidden Fates ETVs for $59.99. We're going to stick to that price point. I owe it to the audience. I owe it to the customers. I owe it to the kids out there, the parents. I don't know how we're going to tackle bots. I actually hate running this store right now. It's impossible. You can't win. You can't please the customers. You can't do what's right because of scalpers, because of bots, etc. You can't sell for too high because it's just not right either. So it's like, it's so hard trying to find a way to please everybody and also make a good business decision as well. You know, it's really hard. All I can say is that my heart is definitely in the right place. You know, that's all I can say. This surprised me a lot. £410 for the Umbreon GX. And I'm not saying it's a bad price. I think it's a very healthy price for this card. One of the best cards in Hidden Fates. Shiny Umbreon Full Art. Evolution always goes for a premium anyway. So it's just crazy that it's like £400 now. And again, that's why people want these Hidden Fates boxes, man. That's why Hidden Fates is one of the best sets, because you can pull so many different cards out of it that are worth a lot of money, you know, and that attracts people. Mewtwo PSA 9 going for 107. That's quite high when the 10's 230, but even still, great price. Charizard Black Label for 7,500. That shocked me. Because I remember when this first came out and someone paid like $12K, was it? Or $10K for this straight out the bat. And he went out and bought all the black labels he could, I think, and was holding them. And this card dropped a lot. But then now to see it rise back up to roughly what he paid is surprising. I still got this at PSA, by the way. The one that I packed that started this entire channel. Can you believe the card that started this entire channel? I still don't have it back yet. It's mental. This is what I found super interesting. Take a look at this, guys. So the Reds Challenge, Green's Exploration, and the Blues Tactics, the triple set of Gen 1 starter trainers, all going for £480 in Gen Mint 10. The exact price, I imagine someone went in there with like a sniping tool and bid like a certain amount of dollars that equates to this, maybe like $500, $600. I don't know, I'm not sure what the price was. Yeah, $660. So someone won all three for the same value. But what I find crazy about this is my mom actually packed a God pack from Tag All Stars that contained all three cards. Like, that's amazing. She got a God pack of like all the other secret rares, but at the end, she got 3 trainers, and all 3 trainers were red, green, and blue, which is insane. So technically, like if they grade 10s, which you'd like to assume Japanese often does unless something crazy happens to it, my mum literally pulled a £1,500 pack out of what? Like a £10, £15 pack? That's pretty incredible. Tag All Stars Charizard right here for £100. That's the regular GX as well, which is crazy. Oh, I got this card. Let's go. Randy got a card on PWCC. These are great cards right here. These full arts from X and Y definitely slept on. Look at the price point, even the 9, 50, 60, 60. Yeah, great price. Wow. Well, look at this. £400 for the CP6 Charizard. £371, 444. So you can see even on PWCC how it ranges. Like the exact same card has had a difference in £70. So that again explains the buy it now price. That again explains like the weird level of prices in the market right now. You know, these 3 cards ended on the exact same minute and they all went for different prices, and that literally depends on the people bidding. You know, it's just which one they saw. You know, it's crazy. The market is up and down. One month it's like 1,000, the other month it's a nice card, it's like, you know, 60. It's crazy. I actually bought some of these cards, guys, so there'll be a video soon where I show you my purchases, my PWCC purchases, and there are some on the screen right now that you can see. We should talk about this really, actually. So I actually got these back recently in the PSA return, as you guys saw, and this is what I'm really annoyed at. So I got the PSA 10 Ho-Oh, PSA 9 Jirachi, and PSA 8 Lugia. I really wish that the Lugia got a 10, because if my Lugia got a 10, it meant that I could then go and buy the Jirachi, say, in Gen Mint 10, buy the Ho-Oh, and then sell my 8, and then I'll have the entire trio. But no, I had to get an 8 on the Lugia, the only one that wasn't a Gen Mint 10 on PWCC. But yeah, good prices here. I kind of agree with these. This hurts me. £1,200 for a Mint 9 Gold Star Mewtwo that I sold for £300. Mint 9 Charizard Gold Star. I love Gold Stars, man. I actually tried to collect the set when I first come into the hobby. The price maybe put me off, which is why I sold mine in the end. 6.6K for a Mint 9 Rayquaza Gold Star. I love this card as well. 2 cards ending at the exact same time, 4:03 a.m. One went for 2,000, one went for 3,000. Like, how crazy is that? Like, how? I'm trying to see, was there like a crack in the case? Or I guess that bottom left, maybe like people weren't happy with that in the bottom left. That could be it. This one, the more expensive one, seems cleaner. That could be a reason. I would agree with that reason. But still, that's a big difference for 2 Gen Mint 10 cards, right? All right, here again, guys. Look at this. So a Mint 9 Shadowless Charizard, again, ending a minute apart. One goes for 5,200 and one goes for 6,600. Now, I was watching this at the time. You guys know I spent around about 6K for my new 9 Shadowless Charizard recently. I saw this one, I was like, okay, that's good. You know, that's in line with what I paid. And I saw this one, I was like, oh man, I could have got it for much cheaper. And that's part of the game in Pokemon, you know. Sometimes you make good decisions. Sometimes the value goes up and down. And you got happy. I'm happy with the price I paid. You know, I made that decision because I wanted the card. I didn't buy it for an investment. I didn't buy it to make money. I just bought it because I was like, you know what? Now's the time. And you know, now a month later, it's dropped by a bit, but then also it stayed the same in the, you know, a minute's difference, you know. So that's why it's really hard. That's why I really struggle to quote prices to you guys these days. Yeah, I know I've skipped a lot of cards here. We got some Mint 9 first edition Squirtle. We got that now. We own it, wherever it is. From the Logan Paul pack, £367. Pikachu Yellow Cheeks, 473. That's a good value for us. It's not $11K, but you know, I don't know. I'm actually getting less interested in buying cards for my personal collection, as I feel like I've got a need to. My customers aren't getting stock, and I'm here like buying expensive cards, and I know I have to separate it. You know, I know like the store is not me. You know, I'm myself. I'm a collector at the same time as running a store. You know, I can't let the store, you know, hinder my enjoyment in Pokemon and collecting, and just as I can't let my collecting hinder my store, and I don't, obviously, you know, it's two separate things. And I think a lot of people who watch my content find that difficult to accept because I am the face of the brand and I'm the face of the store type thing, you know? So yeah, I think people got to like remember to separate the two. You don't see the other store owners running a YouTube channel. It's kind of, it's together because I promote the store on here, but it's also separate, like completely. All right, here we go. Let's end this video on the big boy, the first edition Charizard. We got a mint 9 here going for 3,000, sorry, 31,000 or pretty much 32,000. Yeah. And that's crazy, right? Like that's expensive, of course. It's so much money, but I feel like it is seeing a decline, you know, compared to the collector's guru price that he was quoting. I don't know where it goes from here. And I don't really ever see myself buying a Charizard first edition anyway, any grade. So I don't really pay too much attention to it. But of course we do because it is the Holy Grail, especially in that Gem Mint 10. But yeah, I mean, for a card that's going for 350,000 in a 10, creeping 400, I guess 31,000, you know, for a 9, you know, the grade lower than it. Yeah, 13k here for an 8, 8k for a 7. But yeah, there we go, guys. This is hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's longer than I thought it was. I kind of ranted in this video. I kind of spoke more than I wanted to, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoy like seeing an insight into the marketplace. I know a lot of you may not look at PWCC, you might not keep up to date. So if you can stay up to date through these videos, then that's great. Again, I'm not an investor at all. I'm a collector and a business owner at the same time. And in both of those things, I don't act as an investor. On this side, I buy stuff that I like. On this side, we buy stuff to sell. But yeah, never take my words as investment advice. So please do be careful with the money. Just have fun, you know, and let's try and be better. We're trying to be better at Pokemon. We're working on a few things that's going to help that in the coming months. You'll see. Working on like our prices, working on getting more stock as well. It's just tough right now. And I can't say I'm having the fun anymore running it, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next video. For now, take care and peace out.